At Room to Room, did you know our specialty is custom ordered upholstery? Get the furniture you want and the fabric and color selection you want. With our free design service, we won't let you make a mistake.
At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, and welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley, and here is my best helper friend, Maya Joe. Maya usually has her Monday Minute at 7:30, but the last few Monday mornings, Maya's been sleeping in. What's been up with that, Maya? No comment. Anyway, so she is up today, and she is here to help talk about the weather headlines. And she also has a little friend to help her as well. Maya, do you want to hold this? You want to hold this? This is Sunny, Maya's friend. She wants to show you all this because it's going to be sunny today. Is that right, Maya? Yeah. So here's what you need to know. One is it's going to be sunny today, like Maya's friend. Sunshine and warmth, yeah, is ahead. And you're going to want to enjoy it because tomorrow the rain is coming back in the forecast. We're going to be seeing more rain than not tomorrow. So rainy conditions do come back. You want me to have it? Yeah, she's done with it. But rainy conditions do come back out here for your Tuesday. And then we're going to be seeing cooler temps for the middle of the week. I'm going to let her go because she wants to play. But thanks for helping us, Maya. You have anything else you want to say? A wave or anything? No, she's ready to go. Anyway, I'm glad she got to make it for this Monday Minute so y'all can see her because she's growing so fast, y'all. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, she talked through the weather headlines, what you need to know. Warm today, raining tomorrow, a little bit cooler as we head into the middle of your work week ahead. Here's a look at Mississippi Live radar this morning. Mississippi Live Mama Justice radar, not tracking anything as of right now. We did see a few flakes out there late last night into your early Monday morning. You might have gotten an alert on your phone from Mississippi Live Weather saying snow is approaching your area, and that might have taken you back like, what? But a few flakes were out there. We call those flurries, no worries, late last night into Monday morning. Did not add to anything accumulating, and most of us did not see that at all. But a few of those were flying up in the north and eastern portion of the state late last night. Now tracking nothing as you're headed out for your Monday morning. Let me show you a few looks outside. This is over in Winona. Beautiful blue skies out there. It is cold, though. Temperature not showing up over in Winona. Let me show you another camera that'll show you the temperatures over in Caledonia. Temperatures in the 20s out there. Same look, just a different place. And yeah, starting off cold. So definitely going to want your coat as you're headed out the door. Let me show you the cold start to the work week we're having across the southeast right now. So we're starting off in the 20s. You can see the further south you go into places like Dallas, Louisiana, New Orleans, even starting off in the 30s. So very cold. And then here's what's the most shocking is we head over into portions of the state of Florida, starting off in the 30s, even all the way down into the tip of Florida, starting off in the 30s and 40s out there. So very cold conditions have made it very far south, including here in North Mississippi. I mean, not as cold as we've been seeing, but still a chilly start right to your day ahead. Temperatures in the 20s still as we head around 7:34 out here for your Monday morning. 23 Water Valley, 23 Oxford. New Albany has been coming in on our coldest spot of the map. They were 18, now they're 19, so they've warmed up a degree. Most of us, though, in the 20s out there, 26 Eupora, 24 Starkville, 30 coming in at our warmest spot in the map. Down in Louisville over in Winston County. Definitely going to need your coat out the door. That's what you need to know, but we're seeing a nice afternoon ahead. Let's talk about power outages before we get into your afternoon forecast. I will say between Friday morning to this morning, there has been great progress in these power outages in terms of the numbers dwindling. We were tracking around 14,000 still in Lafayette County. Now it's down to 8,500, 2,500 over in Alcorn County, 1,000 in Prentiss County, 4,500 in Iuka, but it's still this area, right, from Marshall County to Tishomingo County, also down in places like Panola, Lafayette County, and to Grenada County, that we're still tracking a good portion of people and counties without power. Also over in the Delta, still seeing a lot of people without power. And I just still encourage you to continue to keep up with your local power companies, their social pages. They have done a really good job about continuing to update the public of what they're going to be doing day to day. So I encourage you to keep checking up on that. I did see a post for those that cover down in the Delta. I can't remember what the exact power company was called, but they do cover Greenwood, Cleveland, down into Belzona as well. And they were just saying about how many power lines they had down. So it just takes a lot longer to, again, get those back up and running and restore power to folks. So still seeing a good portion of our counties seeing power outages this morning. The good news, though, is for our Monday ahead, we're going to be seeing nice weather so folks and crews can get back out and working today. Here's a look at your first 12 hours ahead. Temperature staying mainly in the 20s for your 8 o'clock hour as well. 20s and low 30s out there. 40s are back by your 11 o'clock hour. 50s by 2 and then upper 40s by 5. And one thing you'll notice all day long is all of that sunshine. Lots of sunshine coupled with temperatures yet again above freezing, well above freezing into your afternoon. Going to help aid in those continual melting efforts that we still need across a good portion of North Mississippi, especially Northwest Mississippi, up closer to the Tennessee state line, still seeing a lot of that snow and sleet pack around the area and even on those local roadways. Here's an overall view of what we're tracking out right now on Mississippi Live satellite and radar. Not a lot this morning. However, we're watching this cold front sitting just off to our north, touching Oklahoma into Missouri, Illinois as well. This is going to be shifting into our area as we head through the day tomorrow. Now today, again, nothing but sunshine is what we're going to be tracking. Watch as I continue to progress this into tomorrow, though. Going into your Tuesday morning, that cold front is right on our doorstep. I think most of us, though, going to be getting from point A to point B, your morning commute looking fine out there on your Tuesday. However, as that front continues to shift into your afternoon, that's when you're going to want to have the rain gear handy and going to want to plan ahead for the afternoon and early evening hours. That's when we could see showers in here and a few on the heavier side of things. We're not tracking anything severe, but yeah, a few heavier pockets are definitely possible. Going overnight into your Tuesday, that clears out, or going overnight into Wednesday, that clears out. And by the time you're heading back off to work and school on your Wednesday morning, you are good to go. One thing about this rainfall, it's nothing but rain. So I want to emphasize that. But also, I think the rain is really going to help also really break up that snow and sleet pack that we still have sitting around a good portion of our area. So I think it's really a good thing we're seeing some rain to help, again, break up that thick snow and sleet pack that we're still seeing around local roadways across portions of our area. Coming up next, we'll talk more specifically on timing of that. We'll go more in depth of when you can expect rain in and out of your specific town in North Mississippi. And of course, a full look at your 7-day forecast, and we'll talk about what Puxadani Phil Happy Groundhog Day said as well, coming up after this.
Look at Wanda, ready to rock her big presentation. But first, lunch. Sweet Pepper's Deli. Delicious, celebratory, but is it quick? The Cobb salad. Tender oven-roasted chicken, topped with cheese. Prepared, plated, and served in 6 minutes? Is this for real? Well, of course. Well done, Wanda. Sweet Pepper's Deli. Yes, ma'am. Life is sweet.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day's a new opportunity.
That's cool. Your hand's gotten so Yay!
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love your mind.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McAuley.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back into Mississippi Live Weather. I'm meteorologist Maggye McAuley. We're going to get into your full 7-day forecast, including the rain chances for tomorrow. But let's take a few looks outside first as we're kicking off your Monday morning. Beautiful blue skies happening over in Maben, Mississippi this morning. This is the story across the board. Here's another live look over in Greenville. Temperatures in the 20s over there. That's the story across most of the area. You can still see some areas of white where that snow and sleet pack's still around, but really really looking like some clearing taking place in those roadways. Better roadways the further south that you go. This is a look at 45 over in West Point. Nice roads, people getting out and about as well. Temperatures, though, still chilly in the 20s down in West Point as well. So overall, a nice start in terms of sky conditions out there this morning, still just chilly. Another live look over in Aberdeen. You can see the clear skies in the background, at least a little bit. It's more focused on the town, though, and temperatures in the 20s there as well. Let's talk about your day ahead. We're in the 20s right now, but we're going to be seeing a pretty fast warm up through the next few hours. In the 30s by 9, 40s by your 10 o'clock hour, middle 40s by your 11 o'clock hour. So by the time we get 8, 9 o'clock, don't need to drip your sinks anymore, and you're good to go into your afternoon hours. Already in the 40s by 11. What does that mean for your afternoon? Temperatures in the 50s out there for a majority of the area. More around average for this time of year. We should be middle 50s. Some of us going to be that today. 50 in Oxford, 52 in New Albany, 54 in Houston, 55 in Starkville, 55 in Louisville. Some of us closer to the Tennessee state line trying to hang on to those 40s, but a majority of us out in the 50s today. Our next chance of rain comes into play tomorrow, so if you got any plans, stick with me. We'll go hour by hour, but it's all due to a cold front coming into play on your Tuesday. Moisture ahead of the system, cold front comes in, and then we're looking at rain for a good portion of your Tuesday. So let's take it hour by hour through your Monday ahead, not tracking anything. Lots of sunshine at play today, even through your evening hours. Going further into the overnight, even seeing clear conditions at 10. However, as we shift midnight and on, that's when cloud cover comes back into the area. For your Tuesday morning, a few showers possible over in the Delta, but I think most of our morning commute going to be dry out there for Tuesday. However, I would send your kiddos with the raincoat and you with the umbrella in your car, because as we head into the back half of the day, that's when rain starts to come into North Mississippi. Noon and on, you can see the heart of our area starting to see that rainfall from Alcorn, Prentiss County, all the way into the Delta. More rain starting to make its way through around noon. This will continue and even pick up into the afternoon, especially if you're for areas like Eupora, Starkville, Columbus, Macon, Amory. Further off to the south and east, seeing a little bit of heavier rainfall as this front begins to shift through into the afternoon. But you can see there around 2, 3 o'clock, a lot of the area still seeing rainfall. So those pickup times for Tuesday looking like a wet one out there as you're picking up the kiddos from school and as you're headed back from work as well. The good news I have, though, is we head further on into the evening, this rain begins to shift out. So pretty fast moving front. I think even northwest Mississippi could see a clearing as early as 4, 5 o'clock. The rest of us around 6, 7, 8 o'clock, starting to see that shift out of the area. And by the time most of us are headed to bed, I think everybody's going to be looking to be clear of rainfall and just seeing kind of cloud cover left over. How much rain are we looking to see out here on your Tuesday? Really depends on where you are. Who's seeing those heavier pockets? We'll see around a 1/2 inch, like Starkville, Columbus, down in Macon, Louisville, Eupora. The further north and west you are, where you don't see those heavier pockets, probably around 1/4 inch from New Albany, Alcorn County, Tate County, down into Cleveland, Mississippi as well. Let's talk about your forecast going into the further into February, because I want to talk about Puxadani Phil. Groundhog Day, happy Groundhog Day out there to you. What happened this morning? He is predicting 6 more weeks of winter. If you didn't hear it, I'm sorry, you heard it first here from me. He predicted this between 6 and 7 this morning. They have a whole tradition they do, if you've never watched it, where they bring them out. They say a lot of things. They read from the scroll. They set them down. And then, that's what he did this morning. He predicted 6 more weeks of winter, which is what none of us wanted to hear, right? But that's what Puxadani Phil had to say. What do I have to say is that we're going to be getting warmer into February. So listen to whoever you want, I guess. But here's your temperature outlook as we head the 8th through the 12th. So going closer into Valentine's Day, this is looking at next week. We're looking at warmer than average conditions coming into play from out west, stretching all the way into here in North Mississippi. So warmer than average conditions looking to come in. And you can see it on your 7-day forecast. We're looking at above freezing afternoons for the next 7 days. Thank goodness, right? 50s out here by your Monday. Same story for Tuesday with those rain chances in the play, and then 40s Wednesday and Thursday. Now that cold front is what's causing these 40-degree temperatures, right? So a drop in temperatures Wednesday into Thursday, then we rebound right back up I wouldn't be surprised if some of us hit 60 out there on your Friday. It's going to be a nice day out there overall. I know a lot of us want those warmer conditions, and then we kind of moderate back out into the 50s as we head Saturday into Sunday. Another thing to notice about your 7-day forecast is that we are looking at really a dry forecast overall, right? Seeing rain chances out here tomorrow, but then for the rest of the week, looking dry for the rest of your work week all the way into the weekend. And again, the rain chances aren't bad. I think it's really going to help break up some of that snow and sleet pack that's still around our area out there on Tuesday. And then again, things dry out for the rest of the week. Thanks as always for tuning in here to Mississippi Live Weather. I hope you continue to tune in. We'll be live this evening. Our Chief Meteorologist Matt Lawpon and Meteorologist Gabe Maynor having everything that you need to know. Coming up at 5, 6, and 10, they'll give you an updated look at those rain chances on Tuesday. And of course, an updated look at your 7-day forecast live from the Room to Room Weather Center. I'll see you guys back here on your rainy Tuesday morning.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious when he began to discover weather. Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.